Since its humble beginnings, tens of thousands of young people have gone through El Sadai camps and school programs. Many of these youngsters are grown now and have carried the lessons and life skills learned at the camps forward into their lives as fathers, mothers, workers, teachers, doctors, nurses, social workers, and entrepreneurs. In effect, thanks to their time at El Sadai, they've all become builders of homes, of businesses, of careers, of churches and NGOs, of healthcare facilities, and even of better communities and more representative government. The initial intent of El Sadai camps, of course, was to expose young people to the gospel and equip them with the beginnings of a foundation in faith. Since then, as the camps became more and more successful, the ministry began to reach out to the elderly, the disabled, and the otherwise disadvantaged. In time, and not without a fair number of obstacles, the ministry acquired a former communist youth camp and began turning it into a permanent year-round camp for the proclamation of the Bible. Many of the structures on the property at the time were on the verge of collapse. The one or two that were stable enough were turned into dormitories, meeting rooms, a kitchen, and dining room. Then, a few years ago, God gave Nikolai and Svetlana a bigger vision, one for a brand new, multifunction building that would enable the ministry to enlarge on its vision far into the future. It was impossible, but this was the plan. This was the reality. This is what God has done. Thanks to the commitment and dedication of financial partners, the work of countless volunteers, and the faithful prayers of our support team from many nations, the building is in place. The roof is on, and it is nearly dried in preparation for the work that will take place on the interior during the winter months. As you can see, El Sadai has been faithful to the vision. For all of this, Nikolai, Svetlana, the staff of El Sadai, and the thousands of children and seniors who have benefited from its ministry across Moldova, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Now, as we launch our final push to finish the inside, we call upon you once again. As you may imagine, we need donations for materials and workers. We need volunteers, not only for the buildings, but to help run the camps. And most of all, we need your prayers to sustain us and give us the strength, wisdom, and discernment to hear the leading of the Holy Spirit. As you can see, much of the material has already been donated, and one day we'll tell you of the many miracles that made it possible. But this is a huge building for a huge vision, and the need for materials and volunteers remains. We at El Sadai thank you for taking the time to view this presentation and invite you to become a support partner in whatever capacity the Lord leads you. For more information, please visit our website. We hope you'll be inspired to join in the Lord's work here in Moldova. God bless you.